What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black, coming back once again to talk about this prime time game that's coming on Saturday, 7:30. My Alabama Crimson Tide on the road against those LSU Tigers. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, in this stadium they call Death Valley. For you LSU fans that's talking about, ooh, y'all got to come to Death Valley. Y'all gonna lose in Death Valley. I would have y'all to know that my Alabama Crimson Tide in head-to-head matchups since 2007 has won more games in Death Valley than your LSU Tigers. As a matter of fact, my Alabama Crimson Tide has more than doubled LSU's win in Death Valley in head-to-head matchups between your LSU Tigers and my Alabama Crimson Tide. My Alabama Crimson Tide since 2007 is 13-6 when coming to Death Valley. So playing in that stadium is not an issue for us. You know why? Because we own that damn stadium, just so you know. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the game that's coming up this Saturday when my Alabama Crimson Tide roll into Death Valley. All right. I read your report, your injury report today. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn injuries. Okay. We had to hear about this 2 weeks ago a week and a half ago when we played Missouri. We simply whooped that ass. Yeah, they had injuries, but here in the SEC, it's next man up. We all know that. Next man up. Injuries are a part of the game, baby. All right. We didn't have players, a couple players, injured most of the damn season. But you ain't hearing us Alabama fans crying and whining about it. Everybody got injuries right now. So I don't want to hear nothing about no damn injuries. I seen your daggone injury report. You got 12 players out. 3 more questionable, probable, or whatever you want to call it. They not sure they're going to play in the game. But these 12 players that y'all know y'all got out, you ain't going to miss them anyway. They've been non-existent anyway. A couple of them don't even have stats for the 2024 season. So I don't want to hear nothing about no injury. And I'm going to go down the list just to show y'all or to let y'all know that these players that's on this injury list has been a non-factor all season anyway. So, like I say, I don't want to hear shit after my Alabama Crimson Tide come into Death Valley and spank that ass once again. Okay, you got on the defensive side of the ball, you got safety Jordan Allen out. All right, this guy, he ain't playing in but 4 games anyway. You ain't gonna miss him. 13 total tackles, 6 solo, 1 pass deflected, no interceptions, no forced fumble, none factor. You got linebacker Harold Perkins Jr. He ain't played in. He played in 4 games. 16 total tackles, 5 solo, 0 sacks, 0 forced fumbles, 0 interceptions, none factor, irrelevant. Cornerback Jake Ibata, I guess that's how you pronounce his name. I don't know. Jake, we'll call him Jake. He ain't played in but 1 game, no stats. Irrelevant. I don't even know why y'all list him. He don't play any damn way. I don't even know how he got injured. But anyway, then you got defensive lineman Princeton Malbrew. He done played in 6 games, 10 total tackles, 3 solo, 0 forced fumbles, 0 interceptions, none factor. Defensive lineman Jacobian Gullery. 1 game, no stats. Wide receiver on the offensive side of the ball, you got wide receiver Kyle Parker. 3 games, 3 receptions, 55 yards, 1 touchdown. Still, none factor. Y'all ain't been missing these guys. So don't bring them up after my Alabama Crimson Tide come down there and whoop that ass. Running back John Emery Jr. I believe he had a pretty good season in 2023. But this is 2024 and he ain't played in but 1 game. He got 10 carries for 61 yards. 0 touchdowns, none factor. Running back Trey Holly, 11 carries, 110 yards, 1 touchdown through 3 games. None factor. You ain't going to miss him. And you got some offensive linemen out. They don't give their stats. Offensive lineman Trey Crawford, Kobe Roberts, Garrett Dillinger. Now I do know that y'all got a guy who's inexperienced at left tackle that'll be playing in this game. So we're gonna try to take advantage of his little young inexperienced ass. Try our best. All right. The ones you got questionable is wide receiver C.J. Daniels. He done played in 7 games, 29 receptions for 342 yards, 0 touchdowns. That might be a guy, if he don't play, you might miss. All right? Because he can catch the ball. Like I say, he got 342 yards. All right? Then you got linebacker West Weeks out. You ain't missed him either. 3 games, 5 total tackles, 2 solo, 0 sacks, 0 forced fumbles, 0 interception. None factor. Defensive lineman, Kano Layer, I guess his name, 1 game, 1 tackle. Don't even know. Y'all don't even probably know who some of these guys is. But I don't want to hear nothing about no damn injuries. All them guys I named off, you heard how many games they played in, and you know how many games they missed. And you know what they did when they played. But I tell you what, from what I'm looking at, all of them non-factors in 2024. Except for C.J. Daniels. He may play, he may not. Questionable. All right? Hopefully he'll be on the field so we can bust his damn head too. How about that? How about that? One thing I do know you got on the offensive side of the ball, you still got your quarterback, Garrett Nussmeier. Pretty good. He's been having a pretty good season. He's been throwing for over 300 yards per game, averaging 330-something yards per game. You still got him. You still got wide receiver Kyron Lacy. You still got wide receiver Aaron Anderson. So, no excuses. No excuse. You got those 3 guys. Your damn passing game is what's been keeping your offense afloat anyway. Because your run game is just not it. It's just not it. So if my Alabama Crimson Tide can stop that damn passing game, we gon' get the victory. I believe we're going to get the victory anyway. All right? And we know y'all going to test our young defensive backs. We know that. Kane Womack know that. So I think Kane Womack can have these guys up for the challenge. And I hope that we come in and dominate y'all just like we did Missouri, even though Missouri had to come to Tuscaloosa. Sure, I'm hoping we can go to Death Valley and straight up mollywop these LSU Tigers and shut they damn fans up talking about a damn Death Valley. And another thing I know, you do got your edge rushers coming in. You got a pretty good edge rusher duo. In defensive end, Braylon Swinson. This guy, well, he got 34 total tackles, 10.5 tackles for loss, 8 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. I do know you got him. All right? You got Savion Jones with 5.5 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. You got those 2 guys. Will they be able to get to Jalen Milroe? I think they'll probably get to him a few times or a couple of times, get him off his spot. You know why? Because my Alabama Crimson Tide has been having issues on the edges with Elijah Pritchett at right tackle and Caden Proctor at left tackle. All right? Some guys been getting by them from time to time. So, yeah, I think y'all will get a couple of sacks, maybe 2, 3, but it ain't going to make a damn difference. It ain't going to make a damn difference. Your defense ain't good enough to stop my Alabama offense, even if my Alabama Crimson Tide offense start off slow. You still ain't got enough. I can tell you that right now. So I'm telling you right now, LSU fans, I don't want to hear a damn thing about no damn injuries. Not nothing. You just congratulate my Alabama Crimson Tide and us Alabama Crimson Tide fans and accept the fact that we're going to be a better ball team than y'all in your own stadium once again this Saturday night. Just accept that fact. Because, hey, it is what it is. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. So, I like what y'all got on offense. I just want y'all to know. I like what you got on offense. But the guys that you're missing, your injured players that been considered out this weekend, don't bring them up. Don't bring them up. Every player that won't be, because you know why? I know the most games that any of them to play in is 4. So you ain't going to miss them anyway. You've been playing, you've been doing what you've been doing this season without them anyway. So don't bring them up in this game. Don't bring them up. Don't be those Missouri Tigers talking about injuries. Don't be those guys. Please. Please. But hey, it is what it is. But I am that guy that last week when DJ Lagway went out against those Georgia Bulldogs. I am that guy that brought up DJ Lagway's injury and said that caused Florida the game. Well, guess what? DJ Lagway, he been playing most of the season, even though he wasn't starting. He been getting in most of the daggone games, and he been doing his thing. These guys that's on your list, they ain't been doing a damn thing. And I gave you the numbers. Because you know why? I'm a numbers guy. Because numbers don't lie. Okay? So LSU Tiger fans, get ready to chalk up an L. All right? Get ready to chalk up an L. Get ready for my Alabama Crimson Tide to keep rolling on into these playoffs. On into the playoffs. But it just so happened that my Alabama Crimson Tide ain't on their game. And y'all somehow find a way to win. OKB, he's going to congratulate you. Tell you to keep doing your thing and try to get in the damn playoff. Because you know what? We won't be going. Our playoff hopes will be over. So I'm not going to hate on them LSU Tigers and hope they get in. Ain't but one team in the SEC that old KB love hating on. And y'all know who that is. But anyway, let me get out of here, man. But don't let me hear nothing about no damn injured LSU fans. But let me get out of here, and I'll talk to y'all later. And y'all remember to be blessed, and KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. And roll damn